Hello, welcome back to Citizen Pew, the garage, or Citizen Pew's garage, I don't know. Whatever I'm calling the channel. But today I'm gonna be talking about this guy right here. Bam, look at that, yep. This is a high lift riding lawnmower ATV jack that I picked up at Harbor Freight. It's by Pittsburgh, you can see there, right? All right, yeah, I pick up some stuff, pretty decent amount of stuff at Harbor Freight. I mean, just being a individual with my own little garage and stuff like that. There's a lot of tools I don't need to be, you know, I'm not looking for being commercial grade or anything like that, because I'm just doing it in my garage. And I needed a jack because, you know, it's springtime and it's already warming up. I needed to put new blades on my zero turn, and yeah, I was like, I can do it the old-fashioned way and just hurt myself, you know, scrape a couple knuckles and stuff like that. But I saw this, it was like $129.99 at Harbor Freight. And I said, you know what, it's probably about time I had one. And now that I have more space to store tools and stuff like that, I picked it up. And yeah, we're gonna go through it. I'm gonna tell you what I think of it. It's actually, in my personal opinion, it's a pretty solid design for the price I paid. So, all right. Let's take a look at it. I got another camera here I'm gonna walk around with, so I can leave this one here. So let me get that one going. All right, here we go. So this is it right here, as you can see. Check it out. Yep. Now I will tell you one thing I do. It's really easy to assemble, honestly. Everything, for the most part, most of it is just pins, and then some washers, and yep. Quick pinning like that, so you know it can break down real easy if you needed to. Almost everything is like that, except for the carry handle here, or not the carry handle, but the handle you use to roll it around with. That's a single bolt that goes into a threaded piece, and then on the base here, these two pieces right here, that is a through bolt, and then you know washer on the side here with the lock washer, and then the nut. Yep, and I just tightened those with an impact, and that one there, and it did really good. So now the your pump and or your lift assembly and all that, that was all put together. That was all one piece. So all I had to do was pin it. I pinned it right there, as you can see, and yep. And I think the other connection, yep, is down here, and that's just pinned as well. So, yep. And it does really good. Let's see if I can give you an example here. I'll set this down, get it looking here, and I'll foot pedal it here real quick. So yeah, let's get a good view there. There we go. I think that'll work. Let's check her out. There you go. And then to drop it, you just hit that like so. And there's a little screw down here, two of them, that you can adjust on how well it lifts and how well it drops. So depending on your trailer and the weight, you might make some adjustments on that. So, and like I said, it does roll around real easy. So you can just prop it up and then you can start rolling it around. So, yep. Camera turned off, there we go. Anyhow, as far as the front tires go, when you're gonna put your zero turn on it, these things can move around like that in different lock positions based on what you need. So you'll have your front of your tire right here, and the back of the tire be resting on that, and you lift it right up. I will say this, the first time I tried using this, I cannot drive over these. It just pushes this thing back. So yeah, I either need to just pull these out, drive in here, and then put these back in, or put something that'll brace this whole thing so it doesn't get pushed back. So anyhow, I think what I'm going to do today to show you it lifting my lawnmower up here, which is an Ariens that I picked up at Lowe's. Yep, it was one of their, I've had this for a few years. It was one of the I think I paid $3 grand for it. It was the lowest cost I could get with a fabricated deck. I didn't want a pressed deck, you know. So anyhow, so yeah, let me get this thing on the wheels here, and then we'll do some more discussion on it. All right. All right, so I got the mower in position. Let's do some lifting. All right, there you go. You can see the mower is inside the wheel lift there, and I just lifted it, as you've seen, to get it in there and push this thing underneath. So yep, I'd like to find a drive over method, but it is what it is. I won't always be able to lift the front end of the lawnmower, you know what I mean? So all right, let's get this camera in a good position here, and you can see how well it does. All righty. Now, as you can see, hopefully you can see that in there, the mower is, I don't have it strapped down, and I wanted to show you that you can see, might be better on this one, and it might have rolled back into place. So I had the parking brake on the mower, and the unit here slid a little bit in to accommodate it, but if it doesn't slide, as you lift the mower, it's gonna ride on the back here, and it could roll off easily. So if I take the parking brake off, I can, you know, freely move it and get it back on there and go back. So, but there's a strap bar right here so that if you're actually going to be underneath there doing some work, you know, strap it to that so it won't roll back. But for the purpose of the video, I was just wanting to show you all that. Alrighty, let's get this camera back into position here. And a little bit lower. There we go. All right, we'll lift it up a little bit higher, and then I'll show you how smooth I have it set up to drop. So there we go. All right, you ready? Here we go. We're going to drop it. Yeah, it's trying to roll forward, so I got to let this thing move back. There we go. All righty. Yep. So as you can see, the lift did move a little bit as I was dropping it. Like I said, I have the parking brake on, but if you're gonna pick one of these up and use it, and you're gonna put yourself underneath that deck, just make sure you have that thing strapped to that so it won't move back. If you forget to put the parking brake on or something like that, strap that mower to that little strap tie right there. Yep, and you'll be good to go. And before I forget, let me let you know here that right here, as you ratchet this thing up, you have these devices right here. You push them down and it locks it into these preset parts, these preset positions. So if you jack it up and you push those down, they'll ride with it until they latch into one. So get it around the height you want, push these down, they'll latch in, and that'll also help it from drifting down on you while you're underneath it. So good thing to remember there. Yep. Alrighty. Alright. Alrighty. Tell you what, woo, I need to get some fans in here because it is hot. Woo. But anyhow, that's Pittsburgh. Yeah, high lift riding lawnmower ATV jack, as you can see right there. Yeah, it did what I needed it to. I was able to lift it up and put my new blades on, and by being able to get underneath there, I was able to just use an impact. Take the nuts off, old blades fell off, put the new blades on, use an impact, put them back on. So, all right, I think it's a good product. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna let my neighbors use it if they need it. So, yep, let me know your thoughts if you have one. You know, like I said, I'm not gonna be doing this commercially, so I didn't need anything fancy. I just needed it not to fall apart. And I think this one's gonna hold up, so for what I need it for. Let me know your thoughts. Put a comment down in the comment section, like the video if you liked it. And subscribe to the channel if you're not. And you can check out my other channel at Citizen Pew. So, all right, that's all I got. Y'all have a good day.